Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks! What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing video to share with you guys. No idea what's in here. I have a feeling that I know who sent it though. We'll find out. Thanks so much to my patrons for supporting me, and please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. So what you're watching right now is in fact an unboxing and not a knife review. It's the difference between the two main types of content on this channel. In the afternoons, if you'd like to know the general schedule for this channel, the afternoons, why is this guy trying to cut this open like an idiot? Well, because I am. In the afternoons, there's always a video that comes out at 2 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time on weekdays, and actually usually on the weekends. This content, at least during the week, is guaranteed to be an unboxing video. So if that's, if you like to watch this stuff, great. But if you don't like that and you just want the knife reviews, what you're looking for is my content at 9 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday, where I post 5 reviews a week. So unboxings afternoon, knife reviews 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. I think that I just feel like there's so many new subs, and there's a lot of confusion about how this channel works, and that's how it works. The weekends, grab bag. That could be anything. It could be a list, it could be a discussion, right? Who knows? Top tier, this or that. But anyways, what we have here is a package from CJRB / Artisan Cutlery. I have to assume that these are both the same knife, maybe just variations. So whatever they are, I will link them right down below in the description. It does help my channel when you use those links, but that's entirely up to you. I can't remember if I said that or not, so if I already said it, I'm sorry. This is is this the Pyrite in Ultem? I think it is. I think the Pyrite is probably the most unboxed knife on this channel. I think I've unboxed a million different variations of it. It's a great knife, right? The Ultem looks okay. I don't like smooth Ultem. I like, this isn't like a super polished Ultem. It's kind of a, it's kind of okay, right? I like the textured stuff, and I also like what Kaiser did with the Towser where they polished it. Ultem takes a really nice shiny polish. So this is all right. It's just like the material, it's just kind of a dull, I don't know. This isn't my favorite Ultem. Like, where's my Vision? That's gone. I don't know where it is. But different companies do different things with Ultem, and this is a little bit underwhelming, to be honest. I mean, still appreciate, getting another variation of the Pyrite. This will inevitably end up as a giveaway item on a future live stream, since I've already reviewed it. And if you haven't checked my review, you can watch the review, or if you just want to hear my thoughts right now, I'll tell you it's a great knife. And the base versions of the Pyrite, obviously at $50, great value. So what do we have in this other one? Let's look and see real quick. So we have a second one, but it's in the drop point configuration. Okay, sure. There's not really a whole lot to say here. I mean, they're Pyrites, and they're in Ultem, right? There's really, that's basically it. I would hope and pray that CJRB would not, charge a bunch of extra money for Ultem. I've said this many times, and it's not like every company on earth listens to me, right? Or obviously nobody has to listen to me. But what I was initially worried about is that Ultem would become so popular, and it very much is popular, and this does happen sometimes. But Ultem would become so popular that companies would find, the popularity would be reason enough to bump the price tag, leading people to believe that Ultem is a super duper special material that is, difficult and expensive to work with, right? Now that is the case with a lot of materials. I mean, take zirconium, for example. Yeah, zirconium is definitely an expensive and actually dangerous material to work with. It throws sparks when they grind it. So there have been shops that have burned down because of, machining zirconium, right? So, but Ultem is not one of these materials. It's an interesting material. It's not a material that's going to, if you're new to Ultem, you don't know what the heck it is, right? it's not a material that's going to provide more durability than something like G10 or micarta. In fact, I think it's actually more brittle. It's still plenty overkill, unless what you do with a knife every day is spike it as hard as you can into your concrete driveway. If that's what you do with knives, Ultem's probably not going to hold up super well, right? But it's great in varying temperatures, right? Extreme heat, extreme cold. It's not going to expand or contract, getting wet or dry. Very, very good. I mean, it makes for a really good handle material. It just comes in like extremely dark, blackish, brownish, like tree sap, or it comes in yellow, which can look cool. Again, like I said, the Ultem takes a really nice polish, and it looks really great when they do that. And it can also be textured in a very satisfying way. A good example of this, if you go back to my review of the Serge Panchenko and Hawk Rook, I received 2 of them. One of them had to go to Levon of the Knife Nuts podcast, but one of them was in Ultem. It had an Ultem scale over the top of the titanium frame. And the idea there was to showcase, since Ultem is transparent, the idea was to showcase the toggle detent, but at the same time, Serge had textured the Ultem scale in an incredibly satisfying way, and it looked gorgeous, right? So Ultem can look really, really cool and add accents to things, and obviously there's a benefit with it being translucent. I think obviously the drawback is that it's yellow is your only color, right? Everybody calls it PP plastic or whatever. It's fair, right? It is the same color, so yeah. This is really dull. And I mean, it's mild texturing and just a very dull kind of nothing finish. I know that CJRB and Artisan Cutlery can do beautiful finishes. My suggestion, as somebody who is a big fan of CJRB and Artisan Cutlery, especially what they brought to the table in 2023, Artisan Cutlery, CJRB, just talking directly to you guys now, I think you guys need texture patterns and a much more impressive finish on your Ultem in order to get it to pop and be interesting to people, who want another reason, right? If you're trying to get, you want people to pick up the Pyrite again because it came out in a new material, right? This, at least for me, is not reason enough because it's just not nearly as good looking as a lot of the competition. But I got to give honest feedback. I got to let them know if this is just my opinion. Now, if you guys look at this and you're like, Complex is off his rocker, it looks fine, then let them know down in the comments. That's fine. CJRB and Artisan Cutlery do a good job of getting under not just my videos, but other content creators. They do a good job of getting down there into the comments and reading and actually paying attention to things, which is good. So let them know. I don't know that there's really a whole lot more that I can say here. Obviously, you're not going to get a full review of these guys in particular because there's no difference between this and the the standard Pyrite, right? But I will link the Pyrites in general and these specific variants down in the description. If you've never picked up a Pyrite, I would definitely suggest it. At $50, the standard ones come in either G10 with steel liners or a steel frame and either a drop point or sheep's footy, sort of whatever you want to call this, reverse tanto, whatever. They come in that. Either one's fine, and the value is very, very good. I think you can also get them in micarta. They also make super, spectacular versions that are in S90V in titanium or S35VN in titanium, what have you. So check them out. They'll all be linked down in the description. That's going to be pretty much it from me today. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.